wanted to talk about the pre-approval process and what that looks like for you as a buyer. Basically, all you're going to do is go onto my website and apply. It takes maybe 10 minutes of your time, and it's 2 years history of your residential history and employment history. It'll pull up your FICOs right then and there, so that way you'll be able to see what credit scores you have, and you'll be able to see what I see on my end. But once after you do that and you apply, all you're going to have to do is upload all of your documentation, such as pay stubs, tax returns, W-2s, and 2 months bank statements. The reason why I ask for this up front is because I like to issue out, and I will only issue out what's called a pre-approval versus a pre-qual. I'll get into the difference later, but that pre-approval basically just makes you as a buyer have more buying power whenever you're submitting an offer, and I'll explain why later. But once you upload all of your documentation, it should take 24 to 48 hours to hear back from your loan officer, whether they need other documentation or whether your application looks good and they don't need anything else from you. And then you are pre-approved. But once you're pre-approved, you can go start looking for houses. And the difference is between the pre-approval versus a pre-qualification is that you've had your loan officer vet all of your documents, take the time to look over everything to make sure everything fits the guidelines and you're good to go, versus just having a bank pull your credit score and making sure that you meet the minimum FICO for that. That's basically what a pre-qual is. So yeah, it's more buying power for you as a buyer, so that way when you go and submit your offer to the seller's agent knows that you are a qualified borrower that has taken the time to get all of their documentation vetted by a loan officer versus just pulling your credit and making sure that you're good on that aspect. But yeah, that's all for this Friday. Reach out to me if you have any questions.